Hello and welcome to the CUFI Weekly. I'm your host, Kasim. Hello and welcome to another episode of the CUFI Weekly. This week, we start on a rather sad and tragic note. Just this week, as I record this, 3 Israelis have been murdered in terror attacks. On Sunday, Hallel and Yagal Yaniv, 2 brothers, 21 and 19, were murdered in one terror attack. And then on Monday, Ilan Ganalez, an American Israeli, was murdered in a separate terror attack. This takes the total of Israelis killed in the last month to 14. It's the second set of brothers who were killed. Earlier this month, Yaakov Pillay and Asher Pillay, 6 and 8, were murdered in a terror attack near Jerusalem. And one of the most sad and tragic things is the international community is sitting in silence. Palestinian leaders have done nothing to make the situation better. Instead, they're making it worse. They refuse to acknowledge how years of incitement, how their constant demonization, how their refusal to even recognize Israel and the Jewish people as their neighbors has contributed to this situation. They praise the attackers. They pay them a stipend or their families if the attacker is killed in a terror attack. We've seen celebrations in Gaza, fireworks and sweets handed out to celebrate the murder of an innocent 6-year-old. The Lion's Den, one of the newer terrorist groups who has really shown a knack for brutality in murdering innocent civilians. They called on Palestinians to show their support for the Lion's Den, as they have been the target of Israeli security forces trying to clamp down on their terrorist activities. Sadly, all throughout the Palestinian territories, thousands came out in support of Lion's Den. A really sad reflection of the current situation that a terrorist group which is murdering innocent civilians is garnering so much popular support. Ultimately, where does the blame lie here? Who is responsible? For me, it is with the Palestinian leadership. Their culture of incitement, their culture of demonization, their culture of rewarding terrorists who murder innocent civilians has created this situation. And the birth of groups like Lion's Den is because of their corruption, their suppression of their own people, and their constant obsession with keeping power over the welfare of their own people, of making money, of gaining more influence, rather than trying to make a sustainable peace for the future for all people. And that's why groups like Lion's Den have emerged and gained so much popular support. In the aftermath of the Sunday terror attack where the 2 brothers, Hallel and Yagal, were killed, some extremist Israelis took matters into their own hands, attacking a Palestinian village and killing 1 person. Israel is a nation of laws, and Israel's president was quick to condemn that, saying that this is not our values and should not have happened. We have to stand on a moral high ground. We have to stand on a biblical foundation on what we do, not on one which is an emotional response. Every single day in the Middle East, in Gaza, in the West Bank, it is a day of hate against the Jewish people. Every single day, Palestinian children are being given messages of hatred, being told that violence and murdering innocent people is something righteous. And we're not talking about that. We're still looking the other way. We're still choosing to see the Middle East how we want to rather than the reality. And that harms everybody. It harms innocent Israelis, it harms innocent Palestinians, and it only makes a situation where extremists like Hamas, Lion's Den, and Islamic Jihad will exert more and more influence. Our voice is crucial in spreading the truth in this issue. This is Kasim for the CUFI Weekly. For Zion's sake, do not remain silent.
Thanks for checking out this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe so you get a notification every time a new episode hits. And if you want to check out some of our previous episodes, and we've got some really good ones, click on one of the thumbnails and that will take you right there. And finally, if you want to know more about CUFI and the work we do, go to cufi.org to check out all the resources we have available free to you.